Tom the scientist was very passionate about dinosaurs. He had been researching dinosaurs for the last 2 decades. One day he decided that he would go to the forest in search of them. He took his lab assistant with him. The amazing journey of exploring the dinos started the next day. They were in the dangerous forest, which was surrounded by deadly animals. Suddenly, they were confronted with a problem. There were 2 ways in front of them, and surprisingly, 2 boards were also there, which represented the threat behind the ways. There were cavemen in the very first way, and the second way had scary vampires in it. They had to choose one way. Unfortunately, they selected the wrong way and got trapped. So can you tell which way did they select? The answer is, look, they were provided with 2 ways. The first way is with having cavemen, and the second has vampires. Tom was scared to select the second way because of the vampires, so he selected the first way, but he did it wrong. He should have selected the second way, though there were vampires, but it was daytime, and the vampires did not stay out during the day. So the vampires could not harm them. The cavemen caught them and took them to their village head. They pleaded in front of the head. The village head said, if you want to go, then you must answer this riddle. And if you answer correctly, then you would get freedom. But if not, then you would be roasted alive. The head was very clever. He asked a very difficult question. He asked, tell me, what is my guard thinking right now? Everyone got shocked that how would he answer this question? Tom said, I got what your guard is thinking. He said, the guard is praying to God to prosper the head. He is praying for his long life and better health. The guard got surprised as he was not thinking what Tom said. But despite this, he told to the head, it's amazing. This is exactly what I was thinking. So can you tell why did the guard say this to the king, though he was thinking something else? The answer is, the guard has to say yes to the head. He was compelled. If he would say no to the head, then his head would be chopped off. To save his life, he has to say yes. Unwillingly, the caveman had to let them go. They started their expedition again and did not get anything for the next 5 days. One day it was getting dark and they were trying a lot, but instead of dinosaurs, they met a wizard. Firstly, they were scared of him. Tom disclosed what he was finding. The wizard said, I would direct you to the dinosaur's place, but first, you have to solve one riddle. Tom and the assistant had no other option, so they had to agree. The riddle was, once upon a time, there was a sheik. He had 19 horses. One day, he passed away and left a will for his 3 sons. The sons read the will. The father had divided 19 horses among them. The will stated that the eldest son will get half of the horses, the middle will get 1/4, and the youngest will get 1/5. So tell me, how will they divide the horses? The answer is, Tom was very intelligent. He added 1 extra horse for his ease. He was assuming 20 horses. So now as per the will, the eldest son will get 1/2, meaning 10 horses. The middle one will get 5, and the youngest will get 4. Tom answered correctly, so the wizard fulfilled his promise by directing them to the dinosaur's place. But unfortunately, they did not find the dinosaurs even there. But luckily, they got 1 dino's egg in the cave. Tom took that to his lab the next day. The same day, a robber, Gwen, came to know about the dinosaur's egg. He thought that he would get a lot of money by selling the egg. So he decided to steal it. He went to Tom's lab where he met with his assistant. He said that 4 days ago, the scientist Tom has called me, as they needed a lab helper, so I've come for that job. But soon, Tom's assistant realized that he is telling a lie. Can you tell why did he think so? The answer is, look, the robber said that Tom had called me 4 days ago, but 4 days ago, Tom and his assistant were in the jungle where there was no signal. So how could he call him for a job? It means he is lying. He came for another purpose. The assistant said, you are telling a lie. You have come here for stealing. I will call the police. Gwen got angry and immediately took out the chloroform and sprayed it on him. Then he entered into the lab. There was no one in the lab. He found 2 eggs there. Both the eggs were looking similar. He got confused at which egg he should choose. He was in a hurry, so he picked the egg which was placed on the left side and ran away from the lab. After 2 hours, the assistant came to his senses. He got panicked when he saw 1 egg missing. He immediately called Tom. Tom came in the lab and saw only 1 egg there. Surprisingly, he started laughing loudly. His assistant thought that Tom had gone mad because of the egg. So the million-dollar question is, why is Tom laughing? The answer is, look very carefully at the table. There were 2 eggs, and the insects are moving around the egg, which is on the right-hand side, which means the egg is real, as the insects move around the real egg. But Gwen the robber has stolen the egg, which was on the left side, and the insects were not moving around the egg, which means the egg was fake. The real dinosaur's egg is in the lab. That's why Tom is laughing.